Geotrig, lesson 7, day 2. Now we talked about in class together, we talked about how this argument, it matters if I change that premise around. So if no gas and then no car running, well then this would have to be a valid argument, and then this one would also switch to be invalid because then it wouldn't put the car with not having gas into the group, which then makes it have the characteristic. So I'm going to try to again avoid complicated wording like that, but I'm not going to say that it won't necessarily be complicated. I'll try to make it more broken into an if-then statement, which will make it easier for us. So again, looking at number 7, all normal dogs have 4 legs. So the only way that this could be valid is if you put something into the group of a normal dog. Therefore, it'll have to have 4 legs. But we are only talking about having that dog. That dog could be normal and might not be normal. So therefore, can I just automatically say that it has to be normal? No. No. First of all, it has 4 legs. It doesn't make it normal. It's the other way around. So that doesn't work that way. That's invalid.
What if it says that dog is normal?
If it says that dog's normal, then it would logically follow that that would have 4 legs.
Oh, so it's a that dog is normal.
Okay, guys. All boys are good. That child is a good child. Therefore, that child is a boy.
Invalid.
Why is that invalid?
Wait, it's invalid. It's invalid.
It could be a girl and she could be good.
Oh, I get
It's just a child. It didn't say who it was. It does not place the child as a boy, so it has to be good. It just says it's a good kid. Good kids are all around everywhere. Just sometimes not here.
Valid. 9's valid.
All chickens have 3 legs. Henny Penny is a chicken, therefore Henny Penny has 3 legs.
Yeah, I know. This is valid. Okay,
Valid.
These ones make more sense.
Okay, let's talk about this one. All non-athletes are vegetarians. Jim is a non-vegetarian. Therefore, Jim is an athlete. Remember 3 little dots from your chemistry class? Is this a valid or invalid argument?
Invalid. Invalid.
Invalid.
Don't say it's valid.
The answer is
Invalid.
valid.
No, wait. No.
It's valid, guys. Why?
All non-athletes are vegetarian. Jim is a non-vegetarian.
Guys, I'm going to go back here.
Oh.
Hey. Stop, go back. It says all non-athletes.
Guys, if this is true, that means this is also true, right?
Yep.
This is the contrapositive. This question is not very easily answered for the fact that it's not putting Jim into the group that has the characteristic of being a vegetarian. But it puts him into the other side of things of not being the vegetarian.
So if it said Jim is a vegetarian, Jim is not an athlete, would it still be valid?
Okay, so wait, let's think of this. If Jim is a vegetarian, no, because again, it's not putting him, it's still invalid. Oh, that's invalid, yeah.
That'd be invalid.
Because it would not be putting him as a non-athlete.
All non-athletes, so people who don't do sports are vegetarian.
Okay, now, guys, change that first premise to an
Oh, that
if-then.
makes sense.
If non-athlete,
If
then vegetarian.
non-athlete,
Jim, non-vegetarian.
Then non-vegetarian.
Well, it screws you up because it's 9.
Then-
You think opposite then.
Vegetarians.
vegetarian.
Jim.
Because so
If non-athlete, then a vegetarian. That's what it says, right? So if you're part of a group of non-athletes, then you have to be a vegetarian in this world. It's just has to be.
Okay, go.
Now, what's the contrapositive of that statement?
Jim, non-vegetarian.
No. Remember, the contrapositive, guys, never deals with anything back here. It's just the first sentence, the if-then statement. What is a contrapositive? Which means you negate both sides and flip them.
If not,
Nope.
if not
If-
vegetarian,
Yeah.
not
if-
non-vegetarian.
Non-vegetarian, then athlete. That is the contrapositive.
Oh, yes, this is valid.
Jim is a non-vegetarian. Therefore, Jim is an athlete. Now we look at this one only.
Alright.
Does it flow now?
That flow.
Does it put Jim into the group that will have the characteristic of being an athlete?
Would that be valid?
So therefore, that's why it's valid.
Give me another one. Show what it is.
Guys, lesson 7, day 2, page 59, 6 through 14. Have a great night.
Taking a picture.